All right, and welcome back. I almost forgot how to make these videos. I think it's been like a month, which isn't too long, but I messed up and I stopped recording, and that's on me. I think I made a video about consistency and like not, or like procrastination and all this and that. And hold on, you're a little crooked. Let's do this. Hopefully that's a little better. Yeah. Yeah, I made a video about consistency and persistence and all this and that, and then and procrastination, and then I literally stopped recording videos for like a month. But is what it is. I sort of justified it in that, if you've watched my previous videos and things like that, and you've probably seen me talk about how I've got this new product business idea. And I can like proudly announce that I have gotten that working. However, I'm now moving into the new stage where it's like, I guess, posting it or hosting it, making it public and live. So hopefully within the next week or two, I'll have that, in place. I am traveling this weekend, so maybe not totally this week, but maybe next week for sure. But it's close. And as soon as it's public, I want to share it with you guys. Also, I have started work on a second channel, which is kind of ironic given that I didn't post videos on this main channel for a while. But I did talk about making more of a technical channel where I'll actually show kind of, in my CRM how I make these things and how I'm setting up stuff. And, and this is the only plug I'll ever make here on this channel, but it's a channel entirely devoted to Go High Level. I don't know that it's just complicated to be able to describe without being able to show it. So I think it's really beneficial for me to get in there and kind of record my screen and walk through what it is I've done, kind of, and I'm gonna make that whole channel literally just about Go High Level. Usually it's got an affiliate program, and so I think it's worthwhile to do. And I think I've learned a lot, working with the system for over a year and a half. And I think it's the first product I've ever seen that has a really compelling affiliate program that I also really love. That might sound like a conflict of interest, but genuinely, I don't know why I have such a hard time getting over the fact that I don't want to sound like I'm just pushing products. But I am really sort of like a Go High Level, as a friend of mine calls it, like a Go High Level shill. So love that company. I love the product, and I use it every single day, and I've actually gotten pretty used to it, good to it, made custom things built off of it. So I was like, why not make a whole channel based on it? Because it'll help literally agency owners and business owners and all the like. So that channel is starting soon. I may record a video for it this morning, we'll see, and have that posted shortly. And of course, I think maybe in the next video, I'll link that channel here. But I'm really excited to kind of get into the details with that stuff and maybe deliver more value in being able to actually show you what I'm doing. I want to keep this conversation, no pun intended, but more high level, not Go High Level, where we just talk about like business thought processes and learning and lessons and stuff like that. And I've been doing a couple of things like that too recently. But the more technical aspects, the more like, how to apply this knowledge and how to, make more money online, or how to build this business, or how to build these automations and things like that. That's all stuff I'll save for the technical channel. And I'm really excited to make those videos because, like I said, there's so much I know that I think most people just wouldn't run into with Go High Level. I think a lot of people would get it, maybe have a perception that it is like a mile wide and an inch deep, when in reality, I think you can make it work to whatever you want it to. And it's just about kind of finding a way to make the platform work for you that will allow you to reach these like niche levels of detail that like really make your campaigns really perform well. And also like help you deliver results to clients, track metrics of clients, onboard and offboard clients. I talk about it a lot, but like in my own agency, when I was running it, I was building systems that like helped me onboard clients so that, it went from like 2 weeks to getting a client, onboarded to like 3 hours, right? And that included Google Tag Manager, the website setup, the CRM setup, the follow-up campaigns, even the campaign setup, right? So I'll get into some of that stuff too. There's some wild things you can do these days with all kinds of software, and it's only gonna get even easier. So yeah, but I've been building an app and that's close to being done, and I'm excited to kind of get that going and to show that. Building the Go High Level channel. I also do plan to attend, if I can afford it, to go to the Go High Level. I'm gonna just set a goal to go to the Go High Level convention in Houston, Texas in October, if I can make it happen. And I wanna kind of record that as well because I think that there's a lot of opportunity with this platform. I was looking at some of the revenue numbers, and like from 2023 to 2024, like it went from 40 million to 80 million in revenue. That's a 50% growth rate, which would, semi-correlate with 50% user growth rate, which means, working and selling products and integrations that work with Go High Level makes sense. So, excuse me. But anyway, that's kind of where I've been. I've been working on the app. I've been, working on several other things. I actually have like a sort of other partner client thing that I'm working with and doing stuff with that. And I'm learning again, most importantly. So I actually have something to share when I get on these cameras. Previously, like, I think I was running out of content, and it's not like somehow the last 2 years of my life can be summed up in just the last 30 videos in terms of lessons, but I'm sure there's a lot that I'm missing. But for a minute there, it got hard to plan out the content. So I didn't plan the content, and I would just sit down and talk about a relevant, recent lesson, which was okay until I stopped really learning and growing on a day-to-day basis, which is obviously not something you want to do. So, I plan to correct that, and I do plan to, plan out some content, and I think I'll post a lot on the technical channel as well as a lot on here. And I'm going to try and make as much content as I possibly can, and just leverage the tools I have to kind of get stuff out there. Because I'm really excited for people to see the app and what that does, and I'm really excited for people to understand Go High Level and what that does and what it can do for your business, and all kinds of stuff. So pretty optimistic about the future going forward in terms of the YouTube channels. And I'm excited to kind of get back to posting regularly. Like today, I literally, I jumped on, kind of forgot how to set up the camera. My light isn't on back there because I forgot to charge it. But anyway, we'll get back to kind of business as usual here, but I wanted to just kind of jump on, make this video, get back to it, and then kind of update you guys. So more to come. Very excited to show you guys some of the stuff I've been working on, and I'm excited to show you guys some of the technical stuff on Go High Level, because I think that's really where I can show you some of kind of my expertise, and that's where that lies. So thank you guys for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Sorry if there wasn't so much value add in this one, other than always be growing, I guess, and I'm pretty sure I've said that in another video before. But I will see you in the next one. Take care, and thanks for watching. All right.